Okay, folks, we are now here. It's finally time for some answers. And no, I'm not talking about Steven Universe. We haven't gotten those answers yet. But this is the time for answers in Avatar. This is Avatar The Last Airbender, Book Free Fire, Episode 6, The Avatar and the Firelord.
Oh boy.
So, folks, let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, click. You
know what's sad?
Are we gonna get the answer to when they're gonna change this intro, for God's sake?
Well,
you know what's sad? You know
no.
what's sad, Jova?
What?
I'm very tempted to follow your Steven Universe comment with as at the time of this recording. However, I wouldn't be surprised if by the time we upload this into the channel, there's still no news.
Probably. At the time of this recording, folks, we have a new Steven Universe event. Yes. Basically, anytime a Steven Universe episode so much as comes out, it's considered an event because of freaking hiatuses.
Yeah.
Basically,
how many days left to go?
Basically,
not that Nickelodeon is much better, mind you.
Well, you know what's funny, actually?
Even Disney XD are slipping into this.
Anyway.
They are?
DuckTales.
Well,
to be fair, DuckTales is now getting a full month to compensate, so yeah. That's a bit.
And they have gone on record to say that starting with May, no more hiatuses for a good long while.
I'll hold them to that.
See, here's the thing. Avatar itself had a hiatus, but here's the thing. It was a hiatus between seasons. The hiatus, of course, was when Season 3 got delayed, and fans were really hungering because, well, the ending of Season 2.
Here's another thing, Dwebs. Unlike Cartoon Network, which is pretty much at this point Steven Universe and barely anything else because the other good shows are about to end.
Well, there's Justice League Action.
Disney XD has plenty of other shows to keep their fans occupied.
And Nickelodeon had some shows, but then sadly a lot of their showrunners got revealed to be scummy people and got fired. But, okay, so...
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah, okay. So you know how the intro has always said that the previous Avatar was supposed to handle things, but he disappeared when the world needed him most? Guess what? This is the episode that finally answers those questions.
What the?
Previous Avatar was a coward.
Oh, listen to this. Basically, the truth behind his great-grandfather's demise will reveal his destiny.
You are destined to ride on that cloud from Dragon Ball.
That's a cute little DBZ reference. But yeah, basically, you may have wondered, whatever did happen to Roku?
Oh. So, Pompeii. Okay.
Yep. Meanwhile, in another volcano...
Jeez, ego matcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He burned himself. Yeah, actually, I've got a question.
What?
Why would you build your kingdom in a volcano?
Because that volcano's inactive, and they're firebenders.
Well, they're firebenders, Dwebs, so even if it does erupt, they can just bend it.
Alright, Spirit War talking.
Hi.
Of course, Zuko is still kind of tossing and turning over trying to figure out the truth behind his great-grandfather's demise.
Zuko, just because you read it again doesn't change much. Oh.
Ew. How convenient.
Huh. Time for a stealth mission, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those type of stairs from God of War.
I do like how each nation does make something that only someone from their own upbringing would be able to operate.
Well, it makes sense. It's a special kind of key.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Zuko was standing there for them couple of hours and no one came across him.
He's good at hiding.
The one that, yeah, there's questions. The ones I'm asking are like real nitpicky ones.
That just shows how good the show is. So, time to find out the truth. For
Alright.
both Sozin, the guy who started the war, and for Roku, the avatar who should have stopped the war, but didn't.
Symbolism.
There's the narrator's voice.
Yep. Fun fact, Avatar Roku is the guy who often says previously on Avatar as well.
Yeah, no, that's said that.
That shit eating breed.
Burn his foot.
Nah.
I wasn't aware that Don Matrick was a firebender.
So yeah, Roku and Sozin were actually best buds.
That explains why the Xbox One crashed and burned.
Who voices them their younger appearance?
I do not know.
I thought they were going to say that's how their relationship fell apart. They both started fighting over a woman.
Please don't hurt me no more.
This is exactly one this is one of the. I didn't bring it up in when the episode was because I wanted to wait till this episode to do so. So allow me to bring up something that always confused me.
Go on.
Okay, so as we're showing right now, Roku will of course fall in love with that woman, and of course eventually he'll marry her, have kids, all that good stuff. Okay, cool. So that means, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jova. What? Go ahead.
Oh. John Cena. No, sorry.
Yep. See, here's the thing. Normally when an avatar's announced, they're supposed to be announced, when they turn 16.
Alright. Teen Roku is voiced by Andrew Caldwell, and the Teen Sozin is voiced by Sean Marquette.
Alright.
I haven't heard the latter, but I heard the...
I like this episode because this is a nice callback to The Storm, where if you'll recall, we got parallels between Aang and Zuko's origins being told back to back. It's similar here, except it's Sozin and Roku. The texts are from Sozin's perspective, while Roku shows Aang's stuff physically from his part.
Yep.
Yeah, here's the deal. When you're an avatar, you have to get rid of worldly possessions. Now, granted, when you do finish your training, you do get to have a family, so thankfully that. But when you're training, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that how it works then?
Yeah.
So basically, let me get this straight. While you're training, you need to let go of your possessions, including even people you like.
Yeah.
But then when you finally finish everything, you become full-blown avatar. Then you can get early possessions back.
Exactly.
Okay, then never mind then.
Oh, while Aang's kind of getting something done. He should know. He's been there.
No. There are no bathrooms in the spirit world. I saw Coco. There are.
True.
We don't need them.
Well, we're going. We don't need bathrooms.
But yeah, Pedro, that's the overall idea. The idea is like, well, when you're training as the avatar, you need to properly mature. I know why you're bringing it up though, because the movie pretty much ruined that aspect.
Naturally,
Surprisingly,
I wasn't going to bring that up. It's just that I forgot about this tiny little detail about how it works. It kind of makes the religion bit confusing because why have temporary celibacy? What's the point of it?
The idea is for the Avatar to be a neutral party, you know, like, well, see, again, the Avatar is to be about balance, so you kind of have to let go of your past life so that you can understand the other lifestyles properly, is the idea.
That, Pedro, what I can imagine of it is that in order to attain mastery of all the art, you have to be in the clearest state of mind as possible, and I guess that helps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too. I do some of my best work when I have Vanessa massaging me.
To give him credit, even Roku admits that the process itself is a bit flawed, and it does end up changing because, well, Aang has to do it unorthodoxly, and I will give it this. The way the Avatar stuff works does end up changing afterwards. This is just how it was back then. It was their way of viewing it. Oops. But yeah, fun detail we actually talked over. You remember that young Airbender that Roku was playing with? That was Monk Gyatso, Aang's mentor.
Oh.
As an Earthbender should be.
It's like that spinner in Twilight Princess.
Well, yeah, to be fair, that was one of the more clever and fun items of that game, so sure,
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yep. Now let's see how an Avatar works fully trained. Able to bend all 4 elements at the same time.
Just don't cross the beams.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Sozin was actually a playful dude before he became a mass murdering guy.
He's still a mass
And
murderer.
he was the best man at Roku's wedding, too.
With cutter commentary.
Dang.
Hello, I am Avatar Roku, along with my color commentator Avatar Aang.
I kind of wish you would have. If I was the one writing this, I think I. Sorry.
You're fired.
Let's not go there today.
Surprising fire him, you know, like
Oh, I
he's
get
fired
it.
of
He
the
wants
Wait for it.
The idea of doing it was a coincidence, so it's the best occasion to take over the world.
True.
Yeah.
The world is having too much fun.
Here's the thing. The Fire Nation was at the best it was. The problem is, like, other nations were having internal conflicts. As you'll recall, Avatar Kyoshi had to deal with Shin the Great. And let's just say the Water Tribes were kind of being separate and racist to each other. So Sozin saw all this. Now, the mentality with the Avatar is to bring balance. Sozin kind of took it to its, well, a natural extreme. He thought, okay, you're the Avatar, you're supposed to bring balance, so why don't we share our peace and prosperity with the rest of the world?
Lol, nope.
Which kind of involves colonization.
Yay!
And so here's the
Yeah,
thing. The
Don't
war...
worry, the Rebel Alliance has taken a... Oh. Sorry.
How dare you?
Is that Ron Perlman voicing older Sozin?
Let me check. Yes, he is.
I recognize that voice. Figures.
Nope.
He voices Deathstrike, aka Slade, in the Teen Titans show. The original Teen Titans
Deathstroke.
show.
And yeah, you're fired.
Literally. Teleports behind you.
Yeah, Avatar.
Oh boy, the Avatar state.
Albeit controlled.
And yeah, he destroyed the whole kingdom.
Nah, just the palace.
Well, that's the
Blew a
thing.
hole in the palace wall.
Something had to happen. Yikes.
Why can't you just call it death?
Because I'm trying to be kind, old friend.
And friendly to Nickelodeon senses.
So,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they've used the word death like very early on in this show.
They
though. That's
have.
what confuses me.
They have. It's just fancy dialect.
I call it inconsistency, but okay.
It's a regional dialect.
So, Roku basically then
I'll
took
give you that one.
residency on
Oh,
the side
he
town.
beat his time and waited until the comet.
Actually, no. Sozin doesn't have anything to do with this.
Oh, the
Yeah.
volcano submerged him.
Maybe building our kingdom next to a volcano wasn't such a good idea.
Actually, that's not in the Fire Nation capital. That's on a different town, but yeah.
Not just that, it's a kind of a trade-off because volcanic ashes actually make the ground very fertile.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys should be incinerated by now.
Actually, no. The lava's not yet close enough to them. What they had to deal, though, was with ash and smoke. Thankfully, though, with Avatar Roku, he can propel them out. Unfortunately, he has to stop it from spreading.
Jesus.
No.
No.
So, yeah. Of course, the Avatar's greatest enemy will always be natural elements.
You'll fuck with Mother Nature, Avatar.
True that.
Well, fuck.
He's doomed. The synthesized music is telling us that fact.
Oh, so it's like that movie with Tommy Lee Jones. I forgot what it's called. Inferno, I think.
At least you'll make a great statue.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit! It literally is. They're using the same method.
Well.
Alone. Yeah, getting old kind of makes things tougher.
Hot, 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 hot. I'll huff and puff and blow your volcano out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. No,
Don't worry, the eagles have come to save the day.
Not
Oh yeah, by the
painted
way.
dragon.
Oh yeah, by the way, his dragon is named Fang. By the way.
So many jokes.
Jesus. Oh my god. I
Well,
have to call it quits.
Yep. I mean, he's. But Sozin, of all people, came to help him, riding the blue dragon. If you recall correctly from Zuko's acid dream he had, the red dragon, who was voiced by Iroh, the blue dragon voiced by Azula, did warn him about the blue dragon, symbolizing death. Raw, cold, fiery death.
is there a waterbender in the house?
No.
It's not a painful death.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh, crud.
Use your water bending. You're the avatar.
You know, water bending does not automatically create water. He's got to be close to water to do that.
And it's
We use the
really
wa-
hot here right now.
Use the water and the lava.
Let me guess. Brother, help me. Long live the Avatar. And there you go. There you go.
And it doesn't involve you.
The blue dragon's an omen.
You just couldn't just let him be there. You needed to get here, try to help him, and then abandon him. I can see who does Azula takes from.
Yeah.
To quote Stewie, if anyone's gonna take that bitch down, it's gonna be me.
Again, like I said, the blue dragon, as the dragon in Zuko's dream mentioned, it
Not even the
represents
dragon.
downright cold betrayal. But yeah, in its dying moments, the dragon tried to save him. And after that moment, Aang was born.
Y'all.
Basically, if you happen to be born around the same time the Avatar dies, congrats, you're the Avatar. Well, that and you have to be in the right nation.
What if it's twins?
They're both the
No.
avatar.
Then one gets lucky.
It's like in End of Days.
No, it's a coin toss.
It'd be
And
like
not long after that, Sozin, when the comet came, wiped out the Air Temple. And then he spent the rest of his days trying to find the Avatar in the Water Tribes.
Not
Could you
knowing that he was submerged like that. No credits.
Could you imagine if the title of Avatar just passed around like that?
Oh,
The
wait.
guy, like the first guy who played the Shocker, but he got killed.
But there's more, though. That still doesn't contradict, though. His grandfather, great-grandfather Sozin, died a peaceful death. Oh, so it's the episode Your Mother and Mine from Steven Universe.
Yeah, I can.
Wait for it.
Ton, ton, ton. That face.
So,
Yes, please, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, he tries his best, but he still sounds quite a bit different.
give him some time, he gets better with it. This is when Greg Baldwin was starting off being a Mako replacement.
You mean up until this point he's just been coughing? So.
And here, to be fair, it does make sense that Iroh would sound raspy. I mean, he's in jail.
Personally, I think Teo was the guy from the last season of Samurai
Yes,
Jacket.
That was
better?
also
Yes.
Greg Baldwin.
Okay, yeah. Would you
And
say
yeah,
he did it?
he sounded good as a
Yeah.
localizer sounded like.
Don't
Well,
worry.
I was trying to ask, like, does he sound better as an impersonator here or in
There.
Samurai Jacket?
He sounds good in both versions. So yeah, turns
Yeah,
out.
for a second, I thought they threw Zuko in prison.
So turns out Aang is the reincarnation of Zuko's other great grandfather, Avatar Roku.
This is
Oh.
Avatar, not Bugs Bunny.
Well, Zuko, guess you're related.
Wait. True, and Sozin actually did start off a legit good guy, and of course the war was born out
Basically,
of
it's the
Bro,
equivalent of
but didn't we
it's the
have-
equivalent of just because you're born in you put in sliver.
Didn't we had already several episodes that kind of told us the same thing anyway?
Let's just say this was also an origin tale, which is gonna.
Aww.
Yeah. Basically, the overall
You
purpose
said
of
it.
this episode is also to again tell us the origins of the war, and also to, well, give Zuko that heavy revelation. As you may have noticed, Zuko is kind of realizing that life isn't all it was checked out to be as he thought it would be back in the Fire Nation. And now he learns that he may have helped out in the murder of the reincarnation of his great-grandfather.
Joyful.
Also, Jova, about your earlier comment, this is nothing like your mother and mine because I actually learned something here.
Exactly. I was just referring to what Zuko had to describe about it, as it should be the
Yeah,
tale
yeah.
that everyone already knows. But yeah, this is another good episode, and again, it's hintings of stuff to come because again, the information. Remember, the Avatar and the Firelord used to be the best of friends. And yet they
Alright.
went from being that to enemies. A classic tale, but done rather well. So, tune in next episode, folks, because this is the episode that should have been called The Blind Bandit, but is instead called The Runaway for episode 7. I'll go into why.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah.